It's the Great Library. One of the Greeks who went with Alexander and conquered the Persians, his name was Ptolemaeus. Ptolemy the First, Soter. Ptolemy the Savior. That's the title he took. He goes and carves Egypt out of this Greek empire when Alexander the Great dies, because he thought Egypt was the best piece of real estate in Alexander's empire. And then he founds the Great Library. The idea behind the Great Library is it'll be the world's repository for information. And what they're going to do is they're going to bring books from every society and every culture there and keep a copy. And they're going to invent things. The first thing on earth called a museum was one of the buildings at the Great Library. It was a museum for all the latest advanced tech. There was no such thing as copyright. The idea was that you could go to Alexandria, visit the library, see the museum, see the advanced tech, and then build on it. But then once you built on it, you were supposed to bring your advances there so that the next generation of advances could be made based on yours. That was the idea behind the museum, not so you could stick art and ancient relics in it. It was supposed to be so that the world could advance technologically. At its height, the Great Library may have reached as many as 1 million books. I actually think 1 million is probably the right number. I've seen 2 million, feel like that's too many. I've seen 200,000, I feel like that's too few. To give you an idea what 1 million books is, the Library of Congress, the United States Library of Congress, reached the 1 million book mark in 1905. So in terms of quantity of information, the Great Library was on par with where we were in 1905. Quality, no, but quantity, yes. Because by 1905, we had flight, the light bulb, and steam trains. But remember Heron? He was at the Great Library, so they had steam. They just hadn't made trains yet. If they had had a little bit more time, they might have. But they run out of time. They run out of time because Rome converts to Christianity. Now, this isn't me bashing Christianity. I'm not in the mood to bash anybody. I just want to tell you the story, because it's important that we acknowledge what happened. As Rome switched to being Christian and dumped its pagan roots, it also started to slowly move away from this idea that it needed to be advanced technologically. And in 391 AD, it took that to the maximum level when Emperor Theodosius issued a decree declaring that the Roman Empire it wasn't just that Christianity was the official religion. It wasn't just that Christianity was the state's religion. It was also the only religion. Non-Christians were no longer welcome in the empire. Jews and pagans needed to convert or leave. And when that happened, the Archbishop of Alexandria, Archbishop Theophilus, issued his own decree asking the Christian population of Alexandria to go ahead and get rid of the pagans and the Jews. They went to the Jewish quarter. Alexandria was the largest Jewish city on the planet. Alexandria is where the Septuagint was made. So the second Greek Pharaoh, Ptolemy II, Ptolemy Philadelphus,